What is a unipolar world? A unipolar world is a global power structure where one single state possesses predominant military, economic, and cultural influence. This state, known as the hegemon, faces no peer competitor capable of challenging it on a global scale. Classic example: the period from 1991, fall of the USSR, to roughly 2008 is often called the unipolar moment, with the United States as the sole superpower. Key features: economic dominance, the US dollar acting as the world's primary reserve currency. Military projection, the ability to intervene in conflicts anywhere in the world, e.g., Iraq, Afghanistan. Institutional control, significant influence over the IMF, World Bank, and NATO. 2. Why the shift to bipolarity or multipolarity? The world is currently in a state of transition. While some call it bipolar, US versus China, others argue it is becoming multipolar, US, China, India, EU, etc. A. Is it the loss of the dominated country? It is less about a total loss and more about relative decline. The US remains the world's largest economy and strongest military, but its share of global power has shrunk. Economic overstretch, maintaining global bases and fighting long wars, Iraq, Afghanistan, has a massive financial and social cost. Internal polarization. Domestic political divisions can weaken a hegemon's ability to act consistently on the world stage. B. Is it the failure of the dominated nation? Critics argue that the unipolar power failed to uphold the very rules-based order it created. Unilateralism. Actions like the 2003 invasion of Iraq without UN approval eroded global trust. Weaponization of finance. Using the dollar-based system for sanctions, e.g., against Russia or Iran, has pushed other nations to find alternatives. De-dollarization. C. The rise of challenges. The shift is primarily driven by the success of others. China's economic miracle. China has become the world's factory and a leader in 5G, AI, and green energy. Rise of the global south. Countries like India, Brazil, and Indonesia now demand a greater say in global governance. 3. Which framework is better for human beings? There is a massive debate among scholars, and in exams, about which system is more stable. System. Pros for humanity. Cons for humanity. Unipolar. Pax Americana, high predictability, fewer wars between great powers, because no one can challenge the boss. Tyranny of one. The hegemon can become a bully, ignoring international law when it suits them. Bipolar. Clarity. Clear spheres of influence and a balance of power that can prevent total war, mad, mutually assured destruction. Proxy wars. While the two giants don't fight directly, they often turn smaller nations into battlegrounds, e.g., Vietnam, Korea. Multipolar. Democracy of nations. More voices are heard. No single country can dictate terms to everyone else. Unpredictability. Fluid alliances and shifting loyalties can lead to miscalculations and more frequent small-scale conflicts. Comparison. The current reality, 2026, most experts today describe the world as bipolar multipolarity. Bipolar, because only the US and China have the massive economic, tech scale to be true superpowers. Multipolar, because middle powers, India, Japan, EU, are now strong enough to refuse to take sides, acting as swing states that maintain their own strategic autonomy.